second down and 8. From the gun, it's Purdy. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll motion over Samuel. On third down, it's Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. And this ball's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it'll be second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That's caught downfield by Smith. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. First grab of the game for Tyreek, and he's got a first down.
These comebacks, they require a lot of trust and timing from everybody involved. If the quarterback's a little too early, the receiver's not out of his break. But if the quarterback's a little too late, that's when disaster can strike. So give credit, really well timed, really nice job by both guys.
Again, it's Tua. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
And that one is off the left upright. He missed it. So, halftime here. It's the visitors, the 49ers, who are on top. As we head north to Orlando, we're going to join the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. He gets free. And he will dive into the end zone. 85 yards. Touchdown, Miami. start to the second half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds. That is short of the goal line. And the try for 2 does not work. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A play fake. Now it's Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll tuck it and take off. Whoa. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays. This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit, because that one went nowhere.
On second down, Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The score, Niners 24, Dolphins 13. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on first and 10. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Man in motion is Berrios. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is brought What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
Here's HN. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Ready, shot.
Tua. That is caught. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. No gain on a quarterback sneak. That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over once again, this time at their own 8-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Dolphins 13.
Here's a 2nd and 9. To the right side, this is McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Here comes Debo for a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. Finding room across midfield. Inside the 30. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on 1st down. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Play action now. Purdy. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 3. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Brock, Purdy. Touchdown, San Francisco. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find any.
Hey, yo, fresh out the fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down. Look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rate now. Need cheese, cash app, bit more PayPal. Pumped up, Cinemax, I'm gonna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole take, wow. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, D's. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. Luxury. Ha, these luxury. Ha, luxury. Ha, ha, they can't with me. Slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out Yaya, she was with me at my lowest. Best baby daddy in the world and you know it. I thought that I was done, he said hop back in. Made it to the league, this is not Pac-10. Headline set, that's a big back end. Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang it. Ay, these no can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury.
I think he knows when I play with him like that, when I say it to him like that, have my with him like that. I think he knows when I play with him like that, when I say it to him like that, that he's coming right back. She's a provocateur, dance floor connoisseur, weeks on Friday for sure. Tell the girls we're taking a detour. Give him milk, yeah. Get these boys out, yeah. She does it well, oh yeah. I do it myself, oh yeah. Candy necklace on my hips, butterfly that's on my wrist. Put your hands on me like this, make it go head to toe. DT, she's glossy. Give her one kiss just softly. Tease him and get him me. I think he knows when I play with him like that, when I say it to him like that, have my with him like that. I think he knows when I play with him like that, when I say it to him like that, that he's coming right back.
Like ice cream on Shanty, playing in AMG. Let it rain on me. On my head, boys, I'm on my knees like that. Lord, please pray for me. Save your grace for me.
Say boy, what you want? Get that. Shoot in my mouth, shoot in my and one. Okay, on the real, I'ma take his soul. I'ma take him from his. On the real, I think he knows.
I think he knows when I play with him like that. I think he knows when I say it to him like that.
I caught you red-handed. Red lips on some that ain't mine. I should call it off of where we're standing. Cause girl, you and I don't wanna waste my time. Looking in your eyes, baby, I don't even see you. Running around like you don't even wanna be. I know the story, baby, I wanna confess you. I got one question, what would you do to you? Would you love you, would you leave you out to dry? Would you lie, say that running don't cross your mind? And tell me, baby, would you drive you crazy? What would you do? What would you do to you? Knowing you set the whole damn house on fire. Knowing you wouldn't let you make it out alive. For you blame me, tell me that you hate me. What would you do? What would you do to you? And tell me honestly, if you practiced honesty, would you tell the world that you're
Yeah. Running through his mind all day, I'm tired. I'm the boss now, do higher. Hang the phone up, I'm so wired. Couldn't sleep, my floor's too high up. I got keys, that girl's on fire. Who's the boss? I got 5 on me, like what's the cost? I'm at 5 hotel in a suite, I'm lost in white. Get down sheets, I got stripes on my cheeks, Hermes fur on my feet. I'm a lead. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. We burning up. Every time we hear me, we turning up. Every time you see me, I look like bugs.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Miami. Returnable from the 1. This return makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. He was looking for Zay Flowers. And that'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson escapes the pocket. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And the Dolphins got it. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Returnable from near the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Launches one deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cater Calhoun. Wow, he's dropped hard on the return by one of the offensive linemen. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
And what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Tua taken right to the air.
No, so.
Oh, he got it. Interception. And the Ravens return this one to the 10 before that return is halted.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Offense in a hurry up here. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. He's on the move. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. It's coming, Lamar.
This is Jalen Ramsey.
He's going deep this time.
Like me. What? Bro, this is Jalen Ramsey, bro. What? That's crazy. That's crazy.
1st down. Here's Lamar.
I think he got me on the play action.
Flush down out to his left. He's on the move.
That's crazy.
Oh, no,
That's Jalen.
You know what I say about sports? It's 90% mental. Well, right
He
now,
did
because
just jump for it.
3 fumbles,
He did
it's
just jump for it.
100% mental. You got to hang on to the football. It's in his head right now, and it just can't happen.
Escapes the pocket. Decent yardage picked up here.
Nah,
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate,
I need to make some adjustments
Slide
here.
to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play.
Watch this bomb play,
That
though.
defense, he had another chance
Wait,
to
wait.
take a shot on him.
I think my play set up.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Next.
He beams one deep right side.
Wait,
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
the ass was open?
Picked up by
Oh,
Marlon
my.
Humphrey.
You heard me call that shit. I'm about to throw that
Get
bitch
possession up
to
towards
I-
midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Forced out to his right. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So second down coming up. Jackson looking to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Dolphins will take over at the start of the next quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the... Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
At the Ravens' 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's throwing deep to the left side. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 13-0 lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Sanders all set to send it away. Returnable from the 2. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He throws a bullet. He's got it. Looks like the feet are in bounds too. Oh, I don't believe it. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Justin Tucker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This is taken in at the 13. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Go ahead. Ready, set.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He fires one deep down the left sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he'll take this across.
Yeah, that wet ass factor.
The Dolphins take a 13-point lead. Tyreek Hill
Activate
touchdown.
this
His second scoring catch of the game.
Hey, 21G.
I don't like running the quarter.
21G. Get on.
Tagovailoa will look to throw. And that pass is complete for 2.
It's not hard. It just depends on what type of QB you got. Like Justin Fields fast, Lamar Jackson fast.
Sanders all set to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
Oh yeah, it's Jalen
We'll
Hurts.
start out with a 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time.
I gotta put a spy on him. Well, come here, thank you. Strip. I stripped it myself, that's all.
First and 10
Been
from a
pressing
yard
the
shy of
strip
midfield.
button.
Yeah, ready. Turbo one, high. Out, set. Watson, Oscar. Corner, long. 8. Out.
Throwing now, following the turnover.
Oh,
Pocket isn't
wow.
holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 20
Ready.
at the 40-yard line.
Oh. Solo left Zion.
Trying again, following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
It's actually getting you arguments for the license
Red, 20, TX.
about signs and lane changes and all that shit. That shit.
2 and out from the gun. On the move, headed right. Throwing deep down the near side. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Turbo one, high. Good save. Go ahead.
8-chain on the inside give. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
All right. Let's go. Out.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. And the Ravens go in nickel, 3rd down.
Which all basically like the all do. In a sense, that makes me the other for that.
Hey, 21, TX.
Yeah.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
G. Turbo one, high. Watson, Oscar.
Now Tagovailoa on 4th. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down throw for Jackson. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Cape downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Jackson trying again on 2nd down. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts.
First down, Ravens.
On first down, Jackson. Getting out to his left. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Heaves this one for the back of the end. He's got it deep downfield. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens get it back to within one score. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Fields the hard squib kick. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
He lets a heater go deep, middle of the... Oh, no, they did it yet again! And the Ravens do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. So it's 2nd down coming up. Throwing again. Here's Tua. Completes this one to Hill. And he goes out of bounds after taking it up to the 40. They're now set for 1st and 10.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Hey!
To throw, Tunga Vailoa. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here's Tua again.
Maybe having 7 shots.
It's another interception. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game.
So 30 times
1st and 10 from the 41.
I don't even think no matter.
Lamar now from the gun. He's on the move. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Looking quickly here.
Different nations and you account.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
From the gun, Jackson. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start the second half with some needed points. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Now the Ravens offense staying put. Look at this. They're going for 2. Jackson throwing for it. And they draw up just the right throw, and we're tied.
Yes, sir.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff.
Oh, wow.
He'll now to return it.
You're the king of the hill.
Gets him down
I'm going against other people. That's what make it fun though. Like it make it competitive.
I forget you meet some weak-minded motherfuckers that realize you a slap nigga down. Nigga talking cool ass shit like
Going play action, Tagovailoa.
bro, nigga,
He put everything
Dante.
he had into that
Oh.
throw.
Dante.
And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Who? Nick Wiggins. Nick. He fast. Yeah, he fast.
All right, set now. 1st and 10.
Yeah, this team got tall defender. Everybody tall.
Here's a chain up the middle.
Good ball.
And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Kept going because you would have been when you've been in that corner, you was still on that nigga. You would have been in the ball.
They'll stick with A-Chain.
Still on.
Give them
That's
3
an
yards, and
post.
they're just inches away on 3rd down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense,
I'm gonna use
come easy. And
use a zip.
giving them a chance to stall things out.
Use zip, bro.
Complete beyond the
That's it. Gonna always get open.
And he goes down approaching that 10-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. Now a handoff to A-Chain.
Here's a pop.
He gets flattened to the ground. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
21G, 44. Ready.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa.
You got my way, bro. What you doing? Get out of the way.
And not much doing. He stops quickly.
Always gonna be going.
We're still tied
Yeah,
for
why
3
not?
here.
He
Neither
made good
defense has given an inch in this one. This game's
Now, don't watch this.
What?
they come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Someone put the ball out. I'm running with quarterback. Swear to God, wow, I'm retarded like that.
Now look, you gotta use a zero. See, that's an open every time. Yeah, you gotta use the zero. Number 9.
Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So
Yeah.
now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Sanders all set to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. It's a 21-yard gain. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Offense up to the line fast. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap to Jackson.
That's Terry.
Touchdown, Baltimore. So here's a big play from the Ravens as they line up for 2. He's throwing for it. Forced out to his right. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Now this could be the game right here. Down a score, they need to get this ball back. And the Dolphins get on that football. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Go ahead. Turbo 1, high.
1st down, Tagovailoa to throw.
Come on.
Catch is made down the right sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Escapes out to the left. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
A little bit of chaos, right? I mean, play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. Give him 6 yards. That's going to set up 3rd and goal.
21G. Ready.
Gonna keep this one and go. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins push this to an 8-point game. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown. On a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Tagovailoa will look to throw. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th.
You need to give Waddle
Well, wanted the 2-score lead, and they got it. And now, I think it becomes a little bit easier to defend the lead in this 2nd half.
It does. You know you're not such in a fragile situation. You got a little bit of cushion, but that attention to detail. Defensively, you cannot step off the gas. You cannot lose.
Yeah, I beat you looking like that too,
I
son.
do love looking up at that scoreboard and seeing the 2-possession lead.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Jackson looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 35 out of that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. 1st down throw for Jackson. Has it downfield, working the left.
He had that 20 yards.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
That's a crazy.
What do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts.
And he reels it in for 2, so now a field goal would get them the lead. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
It's safe. Go ahead. Corner, long. Hey. Long.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He lets one fly deep downfield. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it first and 10. Here he is to throw. He's got time here. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens have some new life in the fourth.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
He'll look to throw it.
Oh, wow.
Andrews with the catch. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still
He'll be wanting to play. He'd be like, play Justin, but I already beat Justin.
Try and push it deep downfield.
Yeah.
Could be it, folks. It's intercepted.
Now he
Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Dolphins make the play that should win this
I'm finna run the ball.
Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Good block. Block.
And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. A-Chain again. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore in second. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
I know it's it. But look, don't worry about it. Because
intercepted, but wait.
That's not
officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can let out a little sigh of relief. Looking to throw. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens get it as he makes his third interception in this game.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy.
Everybody on that team is
like
tall.
I remember one in particular. He'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
I got the streets. I got the streets. We got the streets. Come on, Tyreek. Good fit. See, that tells us our promo defense. Tyreek got that.
For a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw